I'm bored. Let's start the next episode right away! Due to Kel and Rhea's heroic actions, the falling star was destroyed, and peace returned to the world of Pokemon. But that did not put an end to the natural calamities. Natural disasters still occurred, but much less often. Needless to say, Fang's rescue activities continued as if nothing had changed. Several mornings later... Good morning, Kel. Did you just wake up? I went by the Pelipper post office earlier. The bulletin board was still covered with rescue jobs. Even though it's peaceful again, many Pokemon still need our help. Kel, let's keep on doing our best as always. Begin post story. Kel! Oh, hi Caterpie and Metapod. What's the matter? It's Snubble! There's something weird going on. Snubble is weird? Weird how? He looks completely different. Kel, let's go to the square. I somehow stumbled over my words there. Hi, Alakazam. Hi, Alakazam. Have you seen Snubble? I heard something strange happened to him. I'm Snubble. What? You're Snubble? But you don't look anything like the way you did before. I don't really understand either. I went into the cave there, and all of a sudden... What cave? It appeared without me noticing. See? Right there. So you went in there? Yup, and I came out looking like this. Snubble underwent evolution. He evolved. Evolution evolved? I don't follow. Pokemon, upon satisfying certain conditions, may evolve. When a Pokemon undergoes evolution, its appearance changes. Oh wow! Your own appearance? That can change? I suspect that cave is where evolution could take place. This is merely a guess. Perhaps evolution could not take place before because the world's balance was askew. However, now that the star has been destroyed, the world's balance has been restored, and perhaps that cave became unsealed. So if I evolved, I would become like Metapod? How would you know that? This is the first you've heard of evolution, how do you already know what your chains are? Whatever! I wish. I want to be Butterfree quickly. Again, how do you know what your chains are? Maybe it's just because you're assuming that you'll end up looking like your parents? But if evolution couldn't occur before, then that means kids could never grow up? Wait a second. I don't know if I like this or not. My cute little face turned all craggy. Evolution is not a bad thing. Appearance isn't the only thing that changes through evolution. One's power and abilities may be enhanced, for example. Oh, really? I might be stronger? That makes me want to evolve even more. I wish I could be Butterfree soon. Me too. Can we evolve if we go to that cave? Yes, but it would depend on the conditions. Kel, let's go to the cave if we're ready to evolve. Yeah, that's a good idea, except for the fact that, guess what? The entrance is too narrow, there's only room for one. Come alone to enter. Yeah, you can't. The game just teases you. What's up, guys? Kel, Rhea, you both hung in there. Great job. But you're still not up to our caliber. Yeah, whatever. Rescue rank doesn't matter in this game. I already mentioned it. What the? Metachan, what are you doing here? That Lombre, he amuses me so. Oh, long time no see. You are well? You see, I've heard about Lombre's tale. It is too funny. I've heard that Lombre almost drowned at sea. But that Lombre, he lives in water. How very pathetic. Well, that's interesting. Let's go follow up on that. Yes, accessing some of the post-story things involves you to do... It requires you to do some sort of convoluted things sometimes. Huh? What's that? Oh, you mean what happened to sea? I wasn't drowning! Sheesh, they're making up stories about me. Wanna know what really happened? Sure. See, I went out to the sea to frolic a while back. You know, I was trying that dive thing. So I was having fun going underwater, and I got washed out to sea a bit. All of a sudden, these wicked clouds rolled in, and before I knew it, there was a full-blown storm raging. There's more. A dungeon appeared in the sea. I was shocked witless. I got out of there fast. But who'd have guessed it? A dungeon in a stormy sea. Huh? You want to know more about that dungeon in the sea? I haven't moosed it out of there, so I can't tell you much. I know. Maybe Whiscash would know something. Yeah, that'd be best. Go talk to Whiscash. well, let's follow it up. Ah, so you wish to know about the dungeon in the sea? I too have heard of it. I have heard of a place that is far off our coast. It is a sea churned by torrential storms and violent waves. It is a place appropriately named the Stormy Sea. There, one will find a dungeon that leads to the bottom of the sea. The sea is infinitely dark, and its depth unimaginable. That is what I have heard. You look eager to go. However, to go beneath the sea, a hidden machine named Dive is needed. Without Dive, you cannot go to the Stormy Sea. Your face tells me you are desperate to go. So be it. You may have this. Awesome. I understand it is a very rare item that was found in a place called the Solar Cave. If you were to carry that hidden machine as an item, or if any team member wishing to enter that dungeon used that hidden machine to learn Dive, you would be able to enter the Stormy Sea. There's postgame dungeon 1 unlocked. Beware, you must have HM Dive, or, yeah. You need to either have the item in your inventory, or, have one of your team members know it to be able to enter the dungeon. I don't think I'm going to be doing that one first, because, after all, it's 50 floors, with a boss at the end. Yeah! I glanced over her dialogue. Why am I fidgeting with items? I can do that off screen. Okay, let's see here. He mentioned the Solar Cave. Did that give us access to the Solar Cave? Let's go take a look at the dungeon list. Oh yeah, Kel, hold on a second. There's something I wanted to discuss before we go to a dungeon. You know how we always go to dungeons together, Kel? But from now on, I expect to be seeing different types of dungeons. With just us, I think there will be times when we find it tough going. So, this is my idea. Instead of just us, we should be delegating more to the whole team. How about we make it possible to pick different leaders and members for rescue teams? I think there will be even be times we don't go on rescues depending on the dungeon. But I think that will let us mount rescues with Pokemon of different types. It'll make the team better. Do you like the idea? Cal, do you think it'd be a good idea to freely choose the leaders? Yes! Yep, that's right. I thought you'd agree, Cal. Okay, new rule. We can now freely pick the Pokemon that are going into dungeons. I think this is how we should pick the leader of a team going into a dungeon. In its friend area, face the team member you want as the leader, and then select Make Leader on the menu. That will make the Pokemon the team leader. We should do that before every dungeon. One more thing. We should make it so a team leader can go into a dungeon alone if it wants. Anyway, to choose the leader of a dungeon-bound team in a friend area, use Make Leader. We should always choose the team leader in its friend area before sending the team to any dungeon. That being said, you can now freely adjust your party, so if you want... Standby is now available for your partner. See ya! Now that your party can be freely adjusted, that opens up plenty of new options, including the evolution cave we just witnessed. I'll be using that shortly. Wigglytuff doesn't have anything new to say. However, tons of new friend areas are now open. I believe certain post-game events occur only if you have certain friend areas, but as you can see, they're pretty ludicrously expensive. So, all that money you've been saving up, you think that it's kind of useless? No, this is where the vast majority of your money's gonna get sunk. Into these places. Yeah, we'll get to that later. Now, because I'm what's up. For many years, countless Pokemon have served on rescue teams. Many have engraved their names in glory. But if anyone asks about the greatest of them all, there's but one hero. It's Lucario, whose exploits as a rescue leader are the stuff of legend. I aspire to become like Lucario. To become even closer to Lucario's greatness. That is my goal and my dream. Yeah, that's the final rank, I think. And then you'll get a Lucario figurine. Like I mentioned earlier. Anyway, stuff. Okay, let's see. A voice emanates from somewhere. Ye who seek awakening. This is Luminous Cave. Do you seek a new evolution? Yep. Will you give an item for evolution? No. Ye who seek awakening, let us begin. I shall now transcend this worthless old form. I am changing. I am unlocking the first limiter on my power. I am now... Super Chicken! Ha 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 ha! Fear my might, and this isn't even my final form. That'll come at level 36. Yes, I am now Super Chicken. Which means... Remember, Double Kick is now in the back of my moveset. Give it a growl, I don't need it anymore. Excellent. Combustion also picks up the fighting type when it evolves, so yeah. Let's break more limits! Now Ray has a nice shade of yellow. Okay. One thing that you might want to be aware of, when you level up, regardless of how close you were to the next level, your experience value will be set back to the start of where it is at that level. So if you're really close to leveling up, you might want to hold off on evolving until you get that level. Hey, Solar Cave is here, and so is this new place called Waterfall Pond. Let's go back to the Sky Tower, her. Oh, fly locked. Yeah, you complete the Sky Tower at the end of the main story, and guess what? You're not even allowed to go back into it for a long time. Oh well, it suits me just fine, because that place is Sucktown. It's such a terrifying experience. New training dungeons are now available. The Ghost Maze has showed up, as well as 4 team mazes. Well, alright then. I'll have to look into those as well. Okay, yeah. Time to get my act together and decide what I'm gonna do next. I'll probably head into the Solar Cave first. Alright, that's enough lollygagging. Off to Solar Cave. See if I can manage to get through this place. Well, okay, first thing we see is Giraffe Rag. Alright then. I sure you can with fire, and that actually hurt quite a bit. Welcome to Traps. This is the first dungeon where you'll start encountering nasty traps. This was a seal trap. It blocks one of your moves so you can't use it. Wears off when you go to the next floor, but yeah. Lovely. Get with the program, Rhea. Wait, Jinx is an ice type. What am I even worried about? Thank you. Oh god, why not? It's a mini Wobbuffet. Quick, kill it with fire. Kill it with sharp pointy things. Quick, before it becomes a Wobbuffet, it must be destroyed. Low enemy density here. I suppose that's nice. Up! And then you spawned out of nowhere. Solar Cave is a good place to find keys. Keys will open locked doors that you can find in certain dungeons. Locked doors generally have good things behind them. Nah. That'll do. Natu. Okay, bye. Dang it. Race Relief, so good. You can also find a decent number of TMs in Solar Cave too, so all in all, it's kind of a nice place to explore. You're the same Natu who warped earlier. Max elixirs. Those are good. What's this? Another shiny. Okay, Beldum's in here. That's a thing. I'm not here to farm items in particular, I'm just here to get through the place. Metatite. Yeah, you're at least higher level than you are in that steel. Ow! Gust traps. They send you flying in one direction like you got hit with the whirlwind move. Tile set and music change. Hi, Abra, you're a thing. See ya. And you're a thing that only knows teleport. Meaning you're not really threatening. You're just there. Bye. Somehow I doubt they're worth a lot of XP. Oh, Mr. Mime. That could be a thing. You're not a fairy type. Why were you ever even made to a fairy type in the first place? It doesn't make sense. Goodbye. What was this? Money. Da-na-na. Oh, Mr. Mime's worth a lot of XP, and that hurt. Stop doing it! If it hurts, that means you stop. I choose to cure serious wounds. Oh my god, accuracy in this game. This is absurd! Ow. Metang hurts a lot. Let's just hope I don't die. Care to help me out a bit here, Rhea? Or I could just kick the Lunatone in the face and it just falls over. That works too. Fortunately, I don't think this place is home to some of the more devastating traps. Stab it, stab it. Better. Well. Yeah, Metang hurts a lot. It hits like trains, stacked on top of other trains. And now Rhea is dead, because I didn't bring any revives. Oh well. Hi, Mr. Mime. You're annoying. I don't want to use more Fire Spin. I'll use basic attacks instead. Lunatone, we already established how to take care of you. Thankfully it works like a charm. Solar Cave 10. I don't remember how long this place is, I'm hoping it's not that long. Hurl Orb. Yeah, I don't really care. Money. Again, I don't really care. Enemies are all happy to stay at the right side of the room, it seems. And apparently get stuck on each other. How is this even happening? What? Okay. Oh. Well. Let's not give that a chance to happen, but hey, there's a locked door there, so we can put that key to use. Okay then, goodbye. Kick. Please don't miss twice in a row, that'd be terrible. Anyway, to use a key, face the door, be sure you're facing the door, select the key from your items, and use it. Sometimes just using the key isn't enough. Sometimes stupid crap like this will happen. Okay, we're not using the key. By the way, rooms that have locked doors, floors that have locked doors, will have a fixed layout, I'm pretty sure. So, in Solar Cave, basement floor 10 will always have this layout. That's horrifying. this the exit? Oh, of course not. This place is like 20 floors. What am I talking about? I'm here for the long haul! Yeah, there's quite a few psychic types in here, so, maybe bringing Combustion was the best idea. Probably should have brought along Solomon, honestly. Oh, for the love of everything in the universe, get out of my life! No. No, no! Not gonna play this little game. Nope, nope, nope. 412, time for a cut. Here's hoping I don't die, because I'm kind of feel like I'm teetering on the brink. Chime Echo. Get out. 13. Another tile set change. Draw orb. These are really useful, so... Troll orbs draw all items on the floor to you when you use them. Sidestep to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, and try to take him out. Get poisoned. Lovely. Why does Hypno even get poison gas in the first place? It's just silly. We're out. Also, that item there was a stick. It's the weakest version of the straight line throwing items. I don't know why the game decides to give you the weakest version last. Game does the same thing with rocks. Yeah, there's a weaker version of the Graveler rock called the Geopebble. You don't encounter it until post-game dungeons. And apparently all the enemies that spawn asleep. Because Kadabra. Kadabra will always spawn asleep. Useful little tidbit. And apparently another one spawned. Radar Arb, I don't need it because X-Ray Specs does the same thing, except does it better. Boop. Oh, another key door. Well, alright, let's see if this one is actually, you know, usable. It certainly is. A Waterfall HM. Apparently that floor seems to be content to spawn nothing but Kadabras. As is this one. That's fine with me, because it means I don't have to engage them. Troll Orb. Excellent. So honestly, Kadabra would probably just murder me. Yay! More Kadabras! This is very generous of you, game. Wonder how long it's gonna keep that up. Okay, until now, apparently. Back to spawning actual threats. Grumpig. Great, it resists fire because of thick fat, and it does resist fire, right? Yep. Lovely. Psywave, random damage. Actually, since there are no enemies around, let's see if I can get away with... No, I can't. I'll take my small net profit of health and leave. Heal ribbon, I don't care. Speeds up regen at the cost of making your belly consumption also increase. And it's 20 floors, so I'm out. That was good work today. I should get some rest and get used to seeing that, because that's now how days end. Alright, time to save, and that should wrap it up for another episode. Yeah, thanks for watching.